Meh, meh. So this weekend's coming up. What do you guys got going on this weekend? I always like to talk to Chad a little bit, see what's going on with you guys. Right now, I'm just setting up some folders to upload segments from the show. And this weekend, I will be cleaning the basement. Wahoo. 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 That's my plan. I think my wife has some plans with her her mom. They're going to come over here and watch movies or something like that. So, I probably won't watch movies with them. I'm not a big fan of, like, her mom likes comedy movies and like Disney movies. So I just let them watch whatever. Need Melonie on the morning stream. Well, we're gonna see. We're working on a new schedule. We're working on a new schedule. So right now it's Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and then Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But we might be cooking something up. We might be cooking something up. Might be cooking something up. We might be cooking something. We might be cooking a something. Might have a little more fun in store. It's going to depend on scheduling heavily. But if the scheduling stuff works out, we could have some fun times in the afternoons. That's all I can say about it right now. Raid Tectone? Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Good on that. Yeah. I'm not rating anybody that joined the dog pile. We'll put it that way. I had him on the show. And I helped launch his Rumble channel. And that's how people react. So, you know. You know. It's sad to see. But what do we say? We forgive them of their trespasses. That's right. The Bible says that.
That's some crazy work, ordering at the drive-thru while eating a donut.
Yeah, that is.
Wow.
Maybe it's his cheat day.
And regular fries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then can I get a number 2, just meat, cheese, and bun?
Okay.
I like how he's like, meat, just no veggies.
Okay.
A man after my own enlarged heart. Give me a burger, but take anything healthy off of it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not like a big lettuce respecter.
Right.
But, you know, I just...
Pickles, tomato.
Yeah, you got pickles, tomato on there.
Pickles are... I love pickles. I'm a big fan.
Pickles are disgusting and should be banned.
Have you at least had them on, like, chicken sandwiches?
By accident once. And I think it scarred me.
If you
like,
take the pickles off the Chick-fil-A or the Popeyes chicken sandwiches, if you take the pickles off, it ruins it. Like, the pickles are part of what makes it so good.
I do the like, I don't like onions, but I do.
I don't like onions either.
But I do onion like powder, or like I order a sub. When I order a sub, I get onions on it to pick it off, just because I don't want to annoy the chef. What I really want to say is, can you just put some onion juice on it? I don't want any onions. But
Okay,
I'm like, I don't want him to spit on it. The guy that swatted me got 9 years in federal prison.
Okay.
But it's very hard.
Right.
And it takes a long time.
Yeah.
And, it happens so much that cops really aren't like,
Yeah.
they're not equipped to deal with all of that stuff. And what my issue was, so I was going to go to the trial, but ironically, I didn't get a victim complaint form. Only my wife did.
Oh.
So my wife could have went to the trial.
Okay.
I was the victim. I mean, so was she.
Yeah.
But they were obviously calling for me, but I didn't get, so we just got a letter in the mail from like the Department of Justice. And I'm like, oh God, what is this? And then it's like, hey, here's a victim something form. You can go and be present at the sentencing or whatever if the case was.
Right.
But my whole plan was like, I want to go and I want to be able to say something to the press or like if I could get a chance, because you're allowed to confront, like when somebody does something like that, sometimes they let the victim speak at the trial. I don't know if I would have been able to in that case or not. But my big thing was like, look, can we not deploy SWAT over text messages? Like they were doing it to me with text messages.
Wow.
Like text messages and anonymous phone numbers. Like I get it. You can send one officer. That's fine.
Yeah.
But the first step should not be victim impact statement. Thank you, chat.
Okay.
But like, why are we taking anonymous phone calls from Canada and sending the SWAT team with no questions asked?
Exactly.
Like that's nuts. Plus the SWAT team that showed up at my house didn't have body cameras. And so I was going to sue the department, but I don't know. I just didn't, eventually I talked to my lawyer. It was more about getting the message out against swatting. It was more like, I don't want money. I just want you guys to be required to wear body cams. He's like, well, you could do that. We can like send a nasty letter and you don't have to go to like court or anything. We could say this kind of stuff like that. But it really wasn't about punishing the cops. They were just doing their job. It was really about like, hey, if you're going to be breaking into my house and you shoot my dog, I want to have that on camera.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, but anyway, I never got to do any of that. But I do take a lot of solace knowing that this kid got 9 years in prison. I was going to sue them for warrantless entry of my home, because I said you can't go in. Yeah. But apparently they have something called exigent circumstances, which means tough shit.
Right.
So like they can break into, if somebody calls in something like that, like they call in that like I murdered my wife, they can come in your home.
Right.
My big thing was like, what if there's something in my house that I didn't need them to see and they saw it and I got in trouble? Yeah. My lawyer said that's something called like fruit of the poison tree. I didn't have anything, but I was like feeling violated, And he's like,
they might have seen your Diva Cup collection.
They might have. It's one of the largest in the continental United States. But I was like, well, what is it? What can I do? And it was basically like nothing. Yeah. You can't do anything. Like if they want, because I said, you can't come in the house. You see my wife. She's alive. Obviously, I didn't murder her. You cannot go in my house because this was like the 10th time I'd been swatted. So I was getting sick of it.
Right.
I was going to push back on the cops. I was like, you fucking guys drove your big SWAT truck on my front lawn, damaged the lawn. Like, we're here. We're not dead. You can't come in. And there was probably like 15 of them. All of them were like totally cool, except for this one guy who was clearly ex-military. And he's like, we don't need your permission. Blah, blah, blah. And then like,
oh, wow.
But for like, what chilled me out was like, there must have been, I don't know if it was commanding officer, somebody else on the team was like, easy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, hey man, how about just one of us goes in? Yeah. I'm like, fine. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I got to work in the morning. My wife has to work in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, not him. Not the guy that made a big stink about it. So, the other guy basically, I could see him. He like walked in, did this, and just left. So I was like, all right, guys, it's fine. Like, I'm not going to raise a big stink.
Yeah.
But, can you take the handcuffs off my wife in her nightgown out here in the middle of the neighborhood with every neighbor like looking out their windows?
Yeah.
Like, can my wife get her coat, please?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. But all that stuff is basically cooked now because now I'm on like every list. State police, FBI, local police. Like, it's not happening.
These are some of the people trying to argue with us on social media. That's why it just puts a lot into perspective when I see these people like that are raging in my comments, and it's like, oh, this is literally like if you can see their faces, you can see how they act. It's like, wait, I'm totally fine with this guy disagreeing with me and my opinions. Totally good with that.
Yeah, they give anime avatars a bad name.
Yeah.
You know, or it's like more like a cartoon avatar.
Right.
Most of the hate and vitriol always comes from like a cartoon avatar for me. And I'm like, you know, I don't want to like throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Right.
But also like, it is always one of them.
Yeah,
you know, if you find their Reddit, they're a brony or they're, you know, or they're into furry stuff.
I was a kid that was on a leash. Like there's video.
That's the least shocking thing I've heard about you.
Yeah. Are we surprised? No. But like there's family video footage of like me and my brothers like on a leash. It was like a Velcro to our hands. And yeah, on leashes at I think at a zoo of all places.
I remember when I was young, I once, while being babysat, broke into my parents' bedroom, which was locked. So I don't know. I must have known where the key was.
Yeah.
And I ate an entire bottle of Tums because I thought they tasted good. And like, I remember my babysitter like got roasted, and I'm just like, dude, I was like waiting. She had to go to the bathroom, and I was in there, you know, like, so
the delicious Tums.
I mean, those, the thing
They're
is like
powdery though.
I know, and this would have been like pre-Tums smoothie. Like the Tums smoothies actually taste good, but like regular Tums, I'm sure I thought they were candy, you know, like
probably. Yeah.
And nothing. I don't think I even had to go to the doctor. I think they like called the hospital and they're like, he's fine, you know.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this segment and laughing at people that can't laugh at a joke, make sure you tune into us live exclusively on Rumble. Download the app. You don't have to download the app. Just follow TheQuartering over on Rumble. We're live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 Eastern. I do bonus shows occasionally, but I'm going to try to kind of stick to that new schedule because it's getting to be a little bit of a grind doing 9 streams a week. But
I imagine.
Yeah, it's but the morning streams are doing great. The morning streams are doing great. People really like it. It's a little different. It's kind of more just like kind of rapid fire news. But yeah, that's growing. And if you're watching now, both shows are different. So remember, 9 Eastern, I'm live on Rumble exclusively as well. So, you know, wake up with me, and then enjoy Tardcast in the afternoon. You know, we do a lot more. We're live for much longer. So make sure you subscribe or follow wherever you're watching, but then make sure you get the Rumble app. And when you do, follow TheQuartering, and Monday Eastern as 2 p.m. with different shows. And okay. I have this.
Is this are you a robot, or is this my internet? Oh man, this is frozen. I'm gonna refresh.
We're viewer chat messages here. By the way, thank you.